welcome back to another Assorted Crackers episode. And today it is time for the next Cocktail Quickie. And Wilson is the man of the hour. He is bringing us a drink that I have never tried before, but I'm super intrigued by, and it is called the
Revolver.
All right, what is it?
So my son told me about this cocktail because it was in the Costco magazine, you know, the monthly mailer that comes out.
Must read.
Must read.
Wait just a second. Your son subscribes to the Costco monthly?
Well, if you were a member of Costco, you get the magazine in the mail.
You know, just checking.
So anyway, he was like, Dad, we need to try this. So it's called the Revolver. The recipe is 2 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of the original recipe called for espresso liqueur. Mm-hmm. I did not have any espresso liqueur, so we used Kahlua.
Are you saying espresso or espresso?
Espresso.
Espresso.
How do you say it? I don't know.
It's espresso.
Espresso. I use Kahlua.
If he wants to exit, then he can exit.
My guy's on a flow, and I screwed it up.
Exit or exit, whatever one he wants to do.
Espresso.
It
should have 2 ounces of bourbon, an ounce of coffee liqueur. I use Kahlua. Then we use a splash of bitters, probably about 1/4 of an ounce.
What kind of bitters?
Not bitters, sorry.
Oh.
Simple syrup.
Even much better than bitters.
And then 2 dashes of orange bitters.
Okay.
With a orange peel for a twist.
All right.
Okay.
You rub the twist around the rim?
I did go around the rim.
All right.
Now, as we're trying this, is there like a story behind the name, where'd it come from? What do we know about the Revolver?
So the Revolver was created in the early 2000s by a bartender in San Francisco. And he used bullet rye or bullet bourbon. And so where do you put a bullet? You need to put it in a revolver.
I thought you were going somewhere else.
Wow.
And so
better than somebody's head.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you go. That's kind of the history of the Revolver.
So it's a fairly recent invention. Yes. And did you use bullet in this case?
I did not. I used Russell's 10-year reserve.
Oh, goodness. Again, you're so fancy.
Step up.
You're so fancy. And
well, if you put good bourbon in a cocktail, it makes a good cocktail. There's no reason. You don't want to go too nice on your bourbons, but I mean, why not use a good bourbon?
I am not a coffee fan, but this seems to be pretty nice. I pick up a lot of orange, and honestly, I pick up some peanut butter.
Maybe that's.
I think that has to do with the Russells. But
that may be the Russells.
I think the Russells, but I think it steps up. I think the Kahlua and the it just kind of has that peanut butter nutty type.
It's kind of a
and the orange, the nutty and the orange to me. The peanut butter orange is what I'm.
It's
getting.
kind of a twist on the Manhattan.
Okay.
I mean, because of the rye, you used rye whiskey, and then instead of using the vermouth, you used the espresso or Kahlua liqueur. And so it's similar to a Manhattan.
Is this a pre-dinner or post-dinner drink for you?
Well, for me, I would do either.
It's post-dinner for me. Maybe it's the Kahlua.
I think it's a post-dinner.
Yeah.
I think it's post-dinner. It's a dessert because it's sweet. It's balanced. It's a good job. I mean, I think I really like the orange and the nutty type flavor that you get in there, and I think it's. I think Russell's in particular does a good job with. I always think of cornbread when I have Russell's. You know, I mean, I think it's sweet and it's nice corn in the bourbon. It's personally.
Cornbread.
Yeah, I think of sweet cornbread when I have when I taste Russell's.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No. I want to go there with you. I want to get there with you. I just have to.
Yeah, I'm pondering that myself. Cornbread.
I like cornbread.
That might be my guy's new nickname. What do you think? Hey, cornbread. Pass that Russell's.
You know, cornbread goes great with chili too.
No, everybody loves cornbread, and everybody loves
it's a good southern thing.
First time trying this Revolver. I'd try it again, but I'd have to try it. I don't know. Maybe it's the Kahlua. I like Kahlua. I like bourbon. I'm struggling with how those two things come together.
I'm not struggling. I'm not a mixed drink guy most of the time. I guess I'm a neat fellow.
You're pretty neato.
But at the end of the day,
you're pushing it.
We really need to get down to the nitty gritty. The question for the day in this cocktail quickie: what is your worst injury or your best story injury?
Well, it should be one and the same if we're doing
Which is
it right.
a little bit like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Why are we still alive? That's the question. Why are we still alive with all the things that we've been through?
Well, I mean, boy, who wants to go first on this? Because, again, here's the challenge. We have to limit it to one, guys. I know we've got plenty.
I'll go first.
Go, Wilson.
You
So
okay?
I'm great.
Okay, I thought that was you.
Bill dropped the revolver.
Or a knife.
Bill, we're not doing Russian roulette.
Bill's throwing knives.
All right, let's hear it.
So I was playing flag football.
How old were you?
It was an over 30 league.
Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Your worst
So
injury
this
comes
tells
in an
you,
over 30
this tells you everything you need to know.
I thought this was high school.
And it was a church league.
Oh,
A church
nasty.
over 30 flag football league.
Yes.
First of all, there's
got
something
me.
wrong with that.
No, he's got me hooked. I want to hear the rest.
So this is a 2-year span. So the first year, Chris, my wife is, you're too old to do this. I'm like, no, this is going to be so much fun. It's flag football. How can we get hurt?
Yeah, they're not no one tackling in flag football.
So
Over 30.
So we go through the league the first season. We win the whole thing. Awesome. Had so much fun.
What was your position?
I played center. But why is that funny?
Center in flag football? Are we rushing the quarterback? Or
Well, somebody has to snap it to the quarterback.
Somebody has to snap it to the quarterback.
I mean, why does the little guy pick on a lineman? Come on, man.
I'm a
And then
skill
everybody
player.
goes out for a
I'm a
pass.
skill player, but yeah, you got to
Skill player, whatever.
Okay.
Go ahead, center.
Tailback. He's a tailback.
Cornbread and center. Go ahead, center.
So we won the whole league the first year.
Yeah.
Second year,
Crowd goes wild.
we, they do it again.
You got a target on your back because you're the champs.
That's right. We're the champs. And even though another over 30-year-old young man tore his Achilles tendon. So
He
anyway,
didn't stretch. He didn't stretch.
so we won the league. So the next year they're doing it again. Kristen says, you're too old. And I said, no, I have to defend. I have to help defend the title. We are going to win it again.
And she's like, what about going out on top? And you're like, no.
No, we got to do this again. So
Would Nick Saban had quit after one championship? No. Would Wilson Barton quit after one championship?
no. So it's one of the last games of the season.
Oh, man.
I'm, at the center of the ball, hike the ball, go out for a pass, catch the pass, turn to run upfield towards the end zone, of course. Guy dives for my flags, lands on my ankle,
Oh, no.
breaks all the way through.
Oh, my God.
Everybody hears it on the sidelines.
Oh, my gosh.
I had Will and John, Olivia, they were all watching the game. My brother-in-law.
Oh, my
So anyway, so they have to drive my expedition onto the field. They pick me up.
I'm sorry to laugh. I'm sorry, but I'm
They
picturing
put you in the back.
Did everybody
You went in the back.
did everybody take a knee?
I don't know if they did or not.
Was this like a fracture dislocation? Like the full thing was just blown out?
So, it was broken all the way through.
Oh God, Wilson.
And so they picked me up, put me in the back of my expedition. My brother-in-law drives me to the emergency room. He's calling Kristen. All right, Wilson's hurt. You need to meet us at the emergency room.
Oh man.
She is standing at the door when we get there, and she has got her arms crossed,
You're
tapping
too
her
old.
foot,
She had a sign that said "You're too old for this."
tapping her foot.
Oh
and,
God.
And she goes, I told you so. I mean, I can see her mouth it from, 20 yards away. I told you so.
Oh my gosh.
And so they wheel the wheelchair out to get me to take me to the x-ray, and they go, are you sure it's broken? I said, oh yeah. And I
It's
try
flopping.
to pick up my foot, and it just flops over.
Oh my God.
The only good thing was,
Was
it was
anybody
not
videotaping?
no. The only good thing was it was not compound. But to shorten the story,
God.
I was on crutches for 3 months.
Was that your last game?
Oh yeah. Couldn't put weight on it. Couldn't put weight on it for 2 months. And I'm wheeling around myself in the house in an office chair with wheels, and Kristen's like, I'm done with you. I waited on you long enough. you have to get busy. So she gives me this office chair so I can start doing dishes again and wheel myself around downstairs.
That's amazing.
I had to have a lawn chair to take a shower. I couldn't put any. I mean, it was horrible.
I'm sorry. Lee should not laugh. What are you laughing at? This guy's been through a lot. This is horrible.
I mean, they had screws.
Oh
I
my
have screws
God.
still in my ankle.
Lawn chair in the shower. So that sent me over the edge. I'm sorry.
I've got one foot hanging out of the shower.
I'm just picturing him scooting around on his office chair, washing dishes in the kitchen.
It was a long 3 months.
Wilson, that's awful.
It was bad.
The only thing worse than crushing your ankle and going around on crutches is crushing your ankle and going around on crutches at 35 or whatever, however old you were.
Yeah, I was the oldest one on the team. I think I was 34, 35 at the time.
So here's the question. Did you defend the title?
No,
Did
we
your team?
lost.
Because their star center went
because
out.
you were out.
Yeah.
I think it was the last. I don't remember, but it was the last game, I think, and we were playing for the championship, and it was over.
Yeah,
that's awful.
And then after the guy tore his Achilles, I just shredded my ankle.
You're the iceberg.
Church league over 30 flag football was done in the city of Memphis.
That ruined it for everyone. You ruined it for everyone.
2 severe injuries and
they still talk about you today.
So I don't know if you remember the Tyrone Prothrow injury when the wide receiver that played for Alabama. That was about as bad as it was.
Okay.
Wow.
That's pretty.
It was a career-ending injury.
First of all, amazing story. I'm sorry it ended your flag football career.
Your dad is the one that related that to the Alabama injury, right?
Yes, it probably would.
Oh my God!
All right, so there you go. There's the first one.
You've raised the bar.
How do you top
You've raised
that?
the bar. So Lee, do you want to rock paper scissors for who goes next?
No, I'm diving in, man. Come on, I can't go last. I mean, gee whiz.
Okay, guys.
All right, so imagine 16, 17 years old, Lee, and I'm invincible, right? At least that's what I think. So,
I bet you, did you have hair back then?
Of course I did.
Big, thick,
I have hair now.
Hair.
Except for the top in the back. But
carry on. Sorry.
Anyway, so I think it was one of those where the teacher in-service days where you have the half day off and it's springtime. A friend has a pool. So all of us went over to hang out, and we ended up going to the pool, having a good time. And we decided to play Marco Polo.
Good game, good summer pool game.
Good summer pool game, right?
Yeah.
Very competitive, right?
Competitive Marco
Polo.
Yeah, Marco Polo. Yeah, well, maybe. But anyway,
I'm going to question that.
It turned south. It turned south when. The statement, fish out of water, right? You get caught, right? Well,
did you leave the pool?
I was out of the water. I got on the diving board and I was waiting. And so I took a big jump. And
was there water in the pool?
Were you in the direction of the pool or in the direction of the
land? I was trying to avoid the person to get touched. And so I adjusted in the air and I dove head first on the side of the pool.
Oh, did you split your cranium a little bit?
7 or 8 stitches, maybe 10. I don't know.
Wow!
Right across the top of my head, but
like forehead. Like
at least I fell
point
into
to the region of your.
Is there still a scar?
Oh, like top of your noggin.
Right on the top. Yeah, it's going to be tough if I go bald. Yeah. I got a lot of injuries up there.
You're going to need
all of the zippers that I've had or stitches I've had have been in my head.
Head wounds bleed really bad, so I'm sure
it was pretty awesome.
Did it get in the pool water and all that chlorine and the?
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it took a few towels on the top of the head on the way to the ER.
What did your friends do? Did your friends run?
I think they stayed and had fun.
Good luck with all the bloody head.
I think the mom of the house just drove me to the emergency room. Small town, it's okay. I don't think it was really the emergency room. I think she went to the doctor.
And the last thing you said was, "You didn't find me."
No, so I was not it.
No, he said, "Hey, y'all, watch this."
Head wounds are bad. Head wounds around the pool. I don't know why.
Fortunately, it was no, hold my beer and watch this.
Yeah. Well, you were too young.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was tame.
Okay. So I guess I'm last. I will take mine back to high school as well. And actually, maybe this would have been 8th grade. Okay, so this is the mid 80s. It's the BMX era.
Wait a minute. BMX.
Don't you do it?
BMX and
BMX.
No, No break.
So what kind of bike did you have? Did you have a red line?
I would have thought you surely would have had it. When you were standing on your head spinning, I would have thought you'd had an injury.
It was pre-breakdance. I was nimble.
Pre-breakdance, okay.
I had a Huffy, to answer your question.
Yes, you did.
I had a Huffy with mag wheels.
Nice.
I couldn't afford the Mongoose or the red line at that point.
Yeah.
Because
that was serious BMXing right there.
Yeah. And we could do anything.
Was that a banana seat?
No, I mean, it was a BMX bike. It was a BMX, dude.
Well, I mean, he said he had a Huffy. I didn't know.
No, I'll show you a picture. Maybe we'll need to put this on Instagram as well.
I would love to see that.
It is fine. It was yellow and black.
Needs to see it.
It was yellow and black. It was beautiful. This thing was beautiful, and we all
like a bumblebee.
Yes, and we all ran around and jumped. We did jumps. I mean, again, it was BMX.
Yeah.
So one of the things you learn when you live in South Louisiana is your yard creates sinkholes spontaneously.
Yeah.
And so we had sinkholes all the time, and my dad got sick of filling them. So one time he just ordered a dump truck to come and literally dump a big load of dirt at the end of our driveway. We had a long driveway. So that as these sinkholes formed, he could get a wheelbarrow, fill up these sinkholes.
I'm already seeing the bad sign here.
I'm liking it.
A big pile of dirt. That's a jump.
It was a ramp. You better believe it.
There was no pond on the other side.
Well, see, here's the thing about it. The dirt was not dumped in a place that was convenient for anything other than my father getting his wheelbarrow to the nearest sinkhole. But my backyard was full of trees. And so
this is not going to be good.
So I got a shovel and a hoe. Bill has found a picture of the Huffy with mag wheels.
Holy
that is
cow.
almost exactly my BMX bike. Yes.
Yellow chain
nice.
And all?
I did not have a yellow chain. That's pretty tacky.
That's pretty sweet.
So
that's awesome.
I carved.
Is that pegs on the front?
No,
that was pre-stunt bike.
This is just, and by the way, this thing weighed like 20 pounds. It was a heavy bike, a lot of aluminum, but anyway.
So it was half of your body weight.
So I get the shovel and the hoe, and I start carving this pile of dirt into this gorgeous ramp. I mean, it was literally 3.5, 4 feet tall.
And how old are you?
8th grade.
So gorgeous for an 8th grader.
14.
Oh, yeah.
14.
It was taller than my bike.
Perfect.
This thing was taller than my bike.
Yeah. Okay.
Like my friends would come over and help me with this. It was a project, and I got a bunch
of those. The whole neighborhood.
I got a bunch of those little mini flags, we had little state flags, and I ran them. I put them on each side of this ramp.
Evel Knievel.
Nice. I mean, this was going to be the deal, right?
Yes.
And so when it was time to go again, this is the end of a long driveway.
Where was the Betamax camera?
Thank God there was no Betamax. When it was time for me to use this ramp for the first time, I probably had 7 or 8 spectators, my friends, sitting around watching, just waiting.
No, they were encouraging you.
Oh, yes, they were. And so when you've got a crowd, you got to go really hard.
You got to go big.
You got to go big or
you
go
can
home.
do it, Cosmo.
So it wasn't Cosmo yet. So I get to the end of my driveway. And I mean, I am pedaling. I got up to, I'm sure I was at 20 miles an hour. No, I was flying, dude.
Like 16?
I was flying.
16, 20.
And I knew how to jump. So I hit this ramp at great acceleration, get to the top and pull up.
Pull up? Yeah.
I did a pull up and I'm flying. And for about 2 glorious seconds, it was earlier on the episode you talked about your superpower would be flying. I was flying. It was gravity free.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But then I realized I was dead centered on a tree.
No way, you didn't look at the landing zone.
I mean, I wasn't thinking.
Awesome.
I had a crowd. So I literally hit this tree, center punched this tree in midair. It catapults me forward. My face slams into this tree. And everything goes numb. As I start to kind of, I'm seeing stars. As I'm starting to get off the ground, I'm kind of dazed, and all my friends who had been there to see me,
they're laughing.
No, they started leaving. They were like, "Oh my God!" And they were like, "Peace out, peace out." That's awesome. So I'm like, and again, everything's numb. I didn't know how bad it was, so I kind of staggered to the sliding glass door where my mom was folding clothes in the living room, and I'm banging on the door, and I'm going, and she sees me, and again, I did not know how bad this was, but she drops that iron and she runs to the door and she's like, "Oh my God!"
Are you still in the tree?
No. Okay, the tree's in me.
He's wearing the tree though.
So my nose is crushed. My bottom lip is split wide open, and I'm just bleeding everywhere. And so thankfully there was a surgeon who lived in our neighborhood. and she throws me in the back of the car.
He does great work, by the way.
Dr. Junior was his name.
Good job, Dr.
Junior. He was
I
my
can't
hero.
see any evidence.
No, anyway,
yeah.
When I do that, you can see the scar. So my sister was at a friend's house at their swimming pool, and I remember my mom pulls into this girl's house where my sister was, and she screams, "Elise, we're taking your brother to the hospital. He broke his face." And we go to Dr. Junior, and he's like, no, we're not going to fix this here. Get him to the emergency room. I'll meet you there. And yes, I had 8 stitches right down my lip. My nose is a little crooked, but he did his job. And that was the end of the ramp days. And
I don't know if I can top that.
By the weekend, Dad had taken the dirt pile down.
But the big question is, did you have to have a new bike? How was the bike afterwards?
The bike was fine. Those Huffies are tough. Yeah. It was fine.
How tall was the ramp?
I mean, it probably 3.5 feet.
Okay.
I mean, again, this is a serious ramp.
Yeah.
So the big question is, how far did you go?
I don't know. As far as that tree.
I understand. I mean, was it like 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet?
I couldn't tell you.
30 yards?
I would ask my friends, but they all bailed on me.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take a personal privilege here, and I'm going to have to request from the producer one more.
You want to see my Huffy?
No. Has anybody ever really talked you into something? Like, this would be a great idea. Like, have an older friend in the neighborhood that would say, "No, you can make the jump. You can make the jump." Because I've had this.
This cocktail quickie is turning into an episode.
It is turning into an episode. I'm sorry. But the bottom line is.
No, you're good.
So a friend of mine across the street, Tyler, he had a 3-wheeler and had a rack on the back.
It was a Honda 90?
Yes, it was a Honda 90. It was blue. It was blue.
Blue. They did come. Yeah. Was it a 110?
I think it was a 110.
Nice.
Ooh, big one.
Yeah. So I was on the back of the 3-wheeler, and we were riding down the street. We lived on a street called Pine Lane Drive. Okay. So imagine a lot of pine trees, right? So
aptly named.
A lot of pine needles around. So we swept up with the rakes. We made a huge pile of pine needles, and he said, "Lee, if you stand on the rack." And I'm riding down here and I hit the brakes, how far do you think you can fly?
Jesus. What's his name again?
Tyler.
We're going to have to find Tyler.
So Tyler says, how far can you fly? I said, man, I don't know. Let's go for it. So we got going down the street. We made this big pile in his backyard. So we're riding down the street and then we hit the street and then all of a sudden...
Yes. Bill, again, has found the Honda 110.
He's found it. Blue. That's exactly right. With a rack on the back. That's the difference. So anyway, Tyler gets going, and Tyler either stops early. Stops late. Or he's going too fast. We miscalculated.
I would say all of the above.
You didn't rehearse.
There was no rehearsal. There was no math. There was no nothing. Of course, no helmets. And yet...
Tyler.
I flew. It was incredible. Just like you explained a minute ago.
You feel it.
I was flying. And then all of a sudden, I flew right over the pine needle pile. and again, hit the head.
That skull. I think we're learning a lot about why you are who you are today.
This is a little
CTE going
all
on.
The head injuries.
So I hit the root. I hit this embankment, root, whatever it is. It was the first stinger and probably concussion, or maybe the second that I had ever had. No, I didn't use my arms to block myself. I went head first. I felt like the great American hero, flying, So at the end of the day, I it hurts. Every now and then I still get a little.
Do you have a crunchy shoulder?
I get locked up.
Does it crunch?
Anyway,
oh man,
there's no wonder I have arthritis in the thoracic region of my spine.
Oh, good. Jeez and Pete. And again, this was our favorite injuries, our best injury. We could do this all day.
I could go on and on and on.
We can all talk about bike wrecks and 3-wheelers and
those were the good old days.
But this is supposed to be a cocktail quickie, and I think we're past the quickie threshold.
I don't think my mom and dad know about that.
Well, they do now.
We'll keep it a secret.
Well, okay.
Mom, you listen, so here we go.
First of all, Wilson, thank you for the Revolver.
You're welcome.
And thank you for the stories, guys. please, guys, be careful out there. If you've got a Tyler in your life, don't listen to Tyler. He's bad news.
And if you're over 30, don't play flag football.
It's over. Your athletic career is over at that point. Just go be a dad.
Stay off the Huffy.
Stay off the Huffy and be careful out there. Guys, it's been fun. Thank you very much. Please follow us on 3 Assorted Crackers. And we might have to put a picture of my bike and your 3-wheeler or your ATV
yes.
on Instagram at 3 Assorted Crackers, and send us your emails. That's 3assortedcrackers@gmail.com. We need to hear from you.
Please make sure you like and share this episode.
Please share.
Any of ours. Follow our show. We'd love to have more people get out there and follow us. We're having a great time. I hope you guys are enjoying it too.
Don't be afraid to try new flavors, but don't try new stunts. We need you to be safe out there.
Please.
And whatever you do,
don't go stale.
Don't go stale.
Don't go stale.